We're going to jump off all the other social media platforms. Come on back, man. It's early on a Monday morning. We are live to tape from Chaos Corner, and we're going to break it down here, fans. We just got finished going over a bunch of holds in part one. This is just as good as going to a pro wrestling school. Write this down, take out your notebook, sit back and listen to what I have to tell you. You're not going to get the connection that you get here on Guardian of Chaos, on Chaos Corner. Let's face it. That's the way it is. And I tell it like it is. Here we go. Let's get right back into it. We already had the opening monologue on part one. This is part two. A plethora of pins, as I talked about in part one. Pins are a classic way of winning a wrestling match. As you'll remember from the discussion of the rules in Chapter 5, go back here on the network. Almost 2,000 videos on everything in my career, from the heroes, the legends, the Hall of Famers, to the current stars, to the young lions, and everyone in between, because I cover every major organization, including my home at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. The backslide. This move requires that you get back to your opponent and hook both of his arms with yours. Drop down to your knees, leaning forward. This drags your opponent up over your back, from which position you can force him to slide over your head to the mat, where you pin his shoulders. Hello, anyone? Bueller, McFly? Anyone? Once he's pinned down, you brace your legs to keep him there long enough to get the all-important 1, 2, 3. Come on, guys. Listen up. Do your due diligence. Do your research. The cradle. With your opponent on his stomach, you set him up for a camel clutch. See submission holds. By putting arms over your legs, stand while simultaneously pushing his head down. You end the move on your knees with your opponent's shoulders pinned to the mat and trapped under your legs. The roll-up. There are two versions, or there are many versions, really, of this one. In the bridging double leg pickup version, your opponent is on his back. You grab both his legs and do a forward flip, landing